Hello guys and welcome back to my FM 2020 Norwich City save. I've got quite a decent fixture list for this episode really. It's going to be one of those make or break sorts of episodes where we've got obviously United and Bournemouth away and then we've got Arsenal at home. So ideally I want to get 3 points from Bournemouth, a couple of points from Arsenal and United because they're both struggling. There's absolutely no reason why we can't pick up a few points in these string of games. As you can see, our finances are getting good, and we're underspending on our budget. So maybe another player. Transfer budget 36 mil. Oh my god. They've increased. Oh yeah, board to make extra transfer funds available. 36 mil for January. Let's see if we've got anyone decent. It's only a month away. So if we've got any decent forwards or Jose Izquierdo, is he even playing in the... No, he's not played a single game for Brighton, so I don't really want him. Gareth Barry, did I see? It's Gareth Barry. Al Habsi on the transfer list, oh my god. Not played a single game for West Brom, there's no way he's going to be a decent fit here. Was Maynard. That's not Nicky Maynard. Nicky Maynard's the one I was thinking of. And then Federici, Jack Rodwell. He's sort of been about a bit, hasn't he? No games for Sheffield. It's a shock. That was a shocking transfer. Jordan Rhodes is on that list. Oh god, he's actually normally a decent enough striker. We'll get a scout report on him, see what's the crack. As you can see, like Howell Robson Canoe. 2 games, 1 goal. I don't know if he'll be any good now, but he certainly was alright for West Brom a couple of seasons back. Morgan Schneidlin's made his way onto that transfer list. Conor Hurahan, Exxon Alioski, can't even say he's a winger, wing back as well. 6 appearances and 6.8 rating, but we'll give him a scout. So we'll get a few feelers out ready for January. I don't really want to be messing around. Just trying to get business done early. There's not really any marksmen or strikers. There was Muto was on there, but I think he's been taken off now. We'll certainly give him a scout. And maybe he's wanted as well. Is he wanted by Lecky loan? 7 rating, no goals for Newcastle. That could just be the way they're playing him. So got our scouts out. Muto. Another player I'm going to look at actually is Dwight Gale. Have a gander and see if Dwight Gale's available. I know Newcastle aren't using him, but we might be able to make some use of him. Did I just see Roy Hodgson wants Newcastle? Oh, that's Hughes. I thought it was Roy Hodgson for a second then. I was thinking, hang on a minute mate, doing alright with our Palace. Here we are at United. Obviously Ben Godfrey got a suspension for yellow cards. See how close is getting to fitness. We have Grant Hanley coming in. We don't have the backup centre back just for this game, but Sankale can play there. But we'll have Timo Close coming off of Wendia, who suffered a slight knock, and Timu Puki coming in for Josip Dermich. So I'm pretty happy with that team. Jordan Abita actually can come off for Jamal Lewis because he's back. And Abita is a fringe player. He's done his job. Come on boys. 1 place below us and 3 points between us. A bad run of form, so let's go attacking. Go on, Cantwell. Tribal. Knock it through to Pookie. He's gone for it. Tom Tribal. 1-0 to Norwich. United are struggling. Lewis to Duda. Back to Lewis. And Martial's picked it up and he's missed. After close down Wan-Bissaka, he's going to be an issue. He was an issue in the Carabao Cup game earlier on. I see Southampton are on 5 points now. Obviously not for us because we want to see the bottom 3 on as little points as possible. But switch that to a balance now. We don't need to be playing positive for 1-0 up. I'm happy with everyone's performance. I'm going to make a slight sort of preserving movement. Joseph Dermich on. Actually, I'll keep him as an inverted winger. And closer we'll get the last 10 minutes. I was taking off Hernandez. Right, no one can play that, so if we take Lucas Rupp in there and then bring on Marcus Stephen, we've got 1 sub left for an injury, or Timo Close to come on. Oh, for Christ's sake. I was told to mark him, and I didn't mark him. It's completely my bad. Zimmerman coming off for the unfit Mark Tim Close. Come on. Oh no. Tonzebe. Well done, Aaron's. 7 minutes played. A draw against United's good. Duda. Go on, Duda. To Pookie. Timo Pookie. 2-1. Norwich have clinched it. Touch wood. Oh no, United have got a highlight. Never good when people have highlights. Pookie's lost that header. But what a clearance from Krul there. Greenwood. Oh no, Hudson Edwards got us again. And we're even. Well, it was good enough. Obviously Pookie, 2 goals in 2 now. Quite unlucky, I mean, it was my bad. I should have took twice. I knew Hudson Edward was an aerial threat, and twice he scored against us. But Timo Pookie, proud. 2 goals in 2 games. Puts him in a rich vein of form. Next game we've got, look how compact that is. We're playing on the Sunday, the Wednesday, and the Saturday. I mean, seriously, we haven't got a big enough squad for it. Oh, who's that? I'll have a look at the scout meeting. Right, Yasin Benaru, 2.1 mil to 4.8. It's not our level though. Not really much. Lebkong Piri, Luca Connell, Lando Madwang Goga, I can't even pronounce that, Marco Rucker, Federico DiMarco, fullback, oh, 3.4 mil. Federico DiMarco. We can maybe get to that 3 mil mark. I'll offer them 3.5. No, they want 7. There's no way they're getting that off me. 3.6, right. I'll give them 5. Christ's sake. I'll give them 20% of the next profit. And 5 mil, I think that's more than enough. If they don't like that, then it's not my problem. There's plenty of other players that we could sign. Mile Ennis. Jakob Janko. Ooh, Nuno Tavares. I don't mind giving them 40% of that because he could turn out to be a very good player for us. Right, I've cocked up the negotiations again at 3.5 mil. I'll accept that. Hopefully they will. Warner Barisic, Benjamin Verbic. Need a goal scorer. Papis Dembele. Oh, I love the transfers. Sebastian Velukovic. Guti. No, that's all of our suggested scouting options. Hopefully a deal can materialise for one of the two fullbacks. But then look at our players out on loan. We've got a decent Heist. I think he's the gap that we're missing. Another fullback. Just the potential of some of these players. I can't say it. Dialang Jaisemi. But then he's in League 2 and he's two games, no goals. Only got netted it twice for Yeovil last season. I think it's just something to look at, something to do. Get ready and prepare for January. Moving on anyway from transfers and sort of topic to AFC Bournemouth. Fourth in the table so far. What's their form like? Last couple of games, win. Yeah, they're on a rich vein of form, but then they lost to Villa. They actually lost to Aston Villa. Last couple of games, what we're looking at, right? That's this month. They lost to City, lost to Newcastle. Oh, beat Newcastle, sorry. Beat Southampton. Dicked Crystal Palace. 1-0 against Villa. Nathan Aki own goal. Please gift us one of them, you kind sir. Alright, Inter Milan want a deal starting at 6 million for Federico Di Marco. Give him 4-6. 525. Right, that's a deal for me. I'll accept that. 5 million. Tavares has been accepted anyway. He's going to be a star player. Or he expects to be a star player. To be fair, I wouldn't rule it out. It's just our scouting isn't that good. Negotiate contract 34,000. I can't really, just in case we do get relegated. 24. Oh my god. But then after 5 international games, he goes up to 44. And hopefully by that time he's going to be worth the money. You know, Tavares. I mean, for what we're picking him up for, it's a steal. I've cancelled the DeMarco deal because I'm kind of banking on Nuno Tavares joining up with us on the 1st of January. Lewis made quite a few mistakes last game, so I think we'd go back for Jonathan Abika. I will play him as Jonathan Abika. That was a forward for Palace. I meant Jonathan Abita. Or Jordan Abita, sorry. I've been calling him Jonathan the whole time, I think. Timu Puki keeps his place as Dermich is left out in the cold. Ben Godfrey coming back for Grant Hanley. Do I start? No, I'll keep sort of subbing on Tim Close just to get him back to match fitness. It's the smartest way to play this. I'm all ready. Oh, nice one. Thought Tim Krul got a finger on that, but it doesn't look like he did. Come on, Mads. He's not had a shot on target yet. And Duda's got a free kick. Duda, can he do it? No, he can't. Ramsdale saves. Corner. Duda ping it in. Oh no, Hernandez denied. Landavans. Ah, oh, I'm that lucky son. Oh, for Christ's sake, Callum Wilson. Is that going to get called back? No. Callum Wilson 1-0. Let's see why Bournemouth are where they are. Right, Hernandez has apparently been error prone, so Steeperman will come on. Rupp and Steeperman will switch places. Get him in as the Mazzala. That's the second. Oh no, it's been called back. Fractionally offside. Brilliant. Zimmerman to Godfrey. Why? Back to Krul. Tribal. Loses it. Need to play positive. Do I make another sub? Jordan Abita's been playing an awful apparently. Again, it's the full-back problem. He's done his job filling in for Lewis, but Lewis just hasn't been competent. Come on, boys, we're 1-0 down. Oh my god, what is that? Lewis to Godfrey. Absolutely dreadful. Well done from Tim Krul. Let's bring on Timo Close. Tribal. Knock it back to Duda. Lewis. Go on, get it back to Duda. Let him ping it in for Pookie. Oh, Lucas Rupp, come on. For Christ's sake. Oh my god, Callum Wilson, 2-0. Bournemouth are absolutely on fire. Now, we can't even get a goal there. Yeah, Bournemouth third. 33 points in 15 games for the Cherries. Now they give it the best shot. We're not the best equipped team. We're still ahead of United and keeping ourselves out of that relegation battle. 6 points clear so far. 15 games in. Out for another interesting game. Arsenal. We've not won in a while now. 2 games without a win. Weaknesses aren't best in terms of heading. Right. Let's bring in a couple of big players. Selection wise, right, that's a lot of changes he's asking me to do. I'm going to do them. Would it be lovely against Arsenal? See, we've had 6 points gap between us and bottom. A couple more wins and we'll be sitting pretty. Halfway towards my 33, 36 point target. Any strikers yet? No. Come on, boys. Again, we're sort of emulating the Cardiff conundrum that I did last year, where the first half of the season we had sort of an average run that kept us up for the second half, where we were just sort of scraping points left, right, and centre. Jamal Lewis coming back in for Jordan Abita, and we'll have Yunus Sankare. Is it Sankare? I don't know. Just I cannot pronounce that man's name. Sanker? Yeah, I'll call him Sanker. He's gonna make his way in for tribal. And obviously Dermich back up there. Hoping to get himself a place back in the team. As you can see, Arsenal running with just one up front in and Alexander Lacazette playing what sort of formation? 4-4-1-1. Aubameyang, Torreira, Guendouzi, Maitland-Niles, and then Mesut Ozil supporting Lacazette. It's questionable. But if it's getting him back up the table, who am I to question it? Alexander Lacazette, beautiful from Tim Krul there. We're at home. We should be playing a bit more positive. Only Hernandez. Oh, Jamal Lewis nearly. It's nowhere in football terms. As Jim Beglin would say. Still 4 points clear of United. And Sidonio Hernandez and Todd Cantwell nets his 5th goal of the season. Norwich City 1, Arsenal 0. That's looking good. 6 points clear if we can keep this. Get it away from Mari. Oh, Lucas Torreira dashes the dreams and hopes of United are still a game in hand. See Southampton, Newcastle and Watford all still losing. Take Dermich off and give Pookie a chance. And then Tribal off for Sanko. And that deep lion playmaker role. We'll just see how things go from there. last 10 minutes now. We want to be getting forward. Lando Aarons to Duda, to Aarons to Tribal, Duda, Hernandez back to Aarons, and it's going round in a circle. Duda, Aarons. This was on the break. Oh no, I mocked him. Thank God for that. I mocked him. I thought he was gonna punish us. Make one more sub who's knackered. Lucas Rupp there for Kenny McLean. No, all in all, a 1-1 draw. It's not to be sniffed at. We were quite unlucky not to keep the 1-0 lead against Arsenal. No, if he's close to another 100k, nice one. Well, what does that leave us in the league? Leaves us 13th for 17 points and still 7 points clear of the drop. With, well, 22 games to go. So I'm not too dissatisfied with that. I think our main area of improvement is going to be in our forwards. So we've just not got the Adam Ida's improved a lot. Just not got that goal getter. Yes, in League One. It's not what we need. Just need that goal getter up front. I don't think we're going to be getting it anytime soon. Is he related to Stefan Iverson? I don't know. Probably not. See if we've got any forwards actually on the free. So I put them as international caps because obviously if they're normally any good, they've been capped. So if we can get a goal scorer. I don't get this. Right, strikers, there we go. If we can get a goal scorer, Mark Anton Fortuné. How's he still playing? It's been about years. 566 games and 105 goals. Where's Adebayor ended up? We probably should have nabbed him. Mohamed Chalali. Old school favourite of mine. I had him in a Mims career. It's just not any sort of half decent strikers on it. This level. Check where Adebayor went because I'm actually quite interested. Emmanuel Adebayor, Deportivo Alaves, 15 goals, 5 goals and 16. So yeah, quite happy we didn't get him. Probably would have ended up in upset. Well, guys, it's that time of the episode again. Unfortunately, that is the end. Until next episode, which obviously, as I said last time, will be the bumper for Palace, Watford, Sheffield, and Leicester. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. Any feedback's welcome. I get one positive. It's all read and taken to mind. Cheers for watching, guys. Have a lovely day.